What is going on, Trash? Troy back here with episode 49 of 66 Single Spectacular versus Domo. Also, DomoKnight on YouTube. He's a fellow Poketuber, just getting started. He's also been a longtime fan of me. We talk on Skype sometimes. Really cool, awesome guy. He actually hit me up. He said, hey, you want to battle? I'm like, yeah, man, I got some free time. I need one of these anyway. So, we got with you guys a mixed tier. I wouldn't say OU. I don't know what to say about this battle, but it was a really good battle on the teams. Don't care about the tiers sometimes. Before we get the battle started, let's get this battle to 40 likes. That'd be awesome. You guys know I like the likes. Let's keep them coming. It shows me that you guys love me, and I love you guys back if you really do. And answer the question of the day: what is your favorite Pokemon that I use when I battle? Because you guys know I battle all the time, and I use a bunch of different Pokemon random times. I really don't got like a mascot, you guys would say. But I do use some favorites that I have, and I want to know your favorites. Which Pokemon you just always love me bringing, like Ridiculous. Sharpedo's giving me some good memories. Magnezone's always got me my back, you know what I mean? So, Pokemon like that, just let me know, and I really look forward to hearing what you guys have to say in the comments. Also, forgot to say, if you are new to the channel, you really like what you see, you know, battle-wise and the way I talk, and, you know, I don't know, just subscribe if you really like the channel. Subscribe, because I will be bringing you guys all this stuff a lot, pretty frequently. I don't do like daily, double daily, you know, daily. I get my stuff out, you know, I really upload. I guess that's a weird thing to say, so we're gonna get into the battle. Let's see here. His team, I really wasn't worried about anything but the Chansey, maybe the Landorus T. Possible Megas could have been Tyranitar and Mega Manectric. I didn't know if that, it could have been a Manectric. What other item do you give Manectric other than Mega Evolution? Either way. Because Tyranitar is really versatile in items. So I started off with the Galvantula. Definitely that was you're gonna see that coming, because I gotta go Sticky Web, my entry hazard. So he goes for a Snarl that does a decent amount of damage, and my special attack drops. So I'm like, oh, that isn't good. So I'm just gonna bring out my Ridiculous, because I just know, hey, I can kind of set up some Calm Minds. I can, you know, just do some, you know, regular attacks on this guy. So it goes for another Snarl. I'm like, oh, my special attack gets lowered again, and that was actually super effective, but didn't do a lot of damage because I'm just a specially defensive beast. Ridiculous really puts in his work and just takes all the damage. So he brings back the Manectric, brings out his Tyranitar next, thinking I would go for a Psychic, which would have been a good call, but I still go for a Calm Mind here, I believe. And the Sticky Web lowering its speed, but I don't think that really matters because Ridiculous is just hella slow. I put it on my Trick Room team sometime, which I haven't ran a Trick Room team in a while. Either way, gotta think about that stuff. So I go for a Calm Mind, like I said before, raising my special attack, special defense, but I'm like, you know what? He just gets blocked out by the Psychic, no effect by the Psychic, and the Shadow Ball is resisted. I don't run Focus Blast on this thing because fellow longtime fans of my YouTube channel know that my Ridiculous has missed 4 Focus Blasts in a row, and that is something I really hate thinking about, because that really sucked when that happened. So I just took off Focus Blast. So he goes for a Crunch, my Magnezone takes it, and he brings out his Landorus T. I'm like, okay, I still went for my Flash Cannon anyway, you know, so it's going to take some damage, but holy crap, I actually killed it. I did not see that coming at all. Wow. He even hit me up on Skype, said I did not expect. I'm like, yeah, me too. So the Scrafty comes out. I'm like, well, I think I can still Flash Cannon. So let's see what kind of damage we can get on. With the Sticky Web, Magnezone's just going to town because I'm faster most of the time because of Sticky Web. And Scrafties really aren't that fast, unless you train it. Even if you train in speed, it's not that fast out of the way. So he's going to bulk up, trying to bulk up his attack. But seeing that I still was able to do a lot of damage, he kept it in. A bit of a mistake right there to keep it in, because he saw the damage from the first time and some more Sandstorm damage, so that was not, I guess, the smartest of plays. Either way, moving on, he stays into the battle with the Manectric. Still don't know what item this thing's got. It could have been a Choice Specs, because all he did was Snarl. He even went for a Snarl right here, and I'm like, okay, this thing's gotta be Specs, but it could have been, because the Snarl isn't doing that much damage, even though that was not very effective. Could have done a lot of damage on Ridiculous, which was really weird. I didn't know what the heck this thing was doing until right here is when he goes for a Mega. I'm like, oh, now it's a Mega Evolution. And it's going to get Intimidate off on the Infernape, which is something I never really like, because Intimidate does hurt It hurts Infernape. It just hurts his attack. He can't do damage no matter what. He goes for a Protect, kind of scouting out, which was a safe play, I guess. I just wanted to figure out what I'm going to do. He probably predicted me being choiced. Now he withdraws the Manectric and goes into Magcargo, and I'm like, oh man, I forgot it. He had a Magcargo. I really didn't know what his team was until I saw it. Either way, so his speed falls again, which really doesn't matter. I go for the Flare Blitz, which also doesn't matter because it really isn't going to do a heck of a lot of damage. I mean, look at that. That was like 5% damage. That was nothing. That was really nothing. So take a little recoil damage. That's not bad. I know it's got leftovers. I'm like, okay, leftovers. I could have saw that one coming. I also would have thought the Chansey had leftovers, but it didn't either way. So I bring back the Infernape. I bring out my Reniculus. Probably could have brought out Sharpedo. I don't know why I brought out Reniculus. Maybe it's just more calm mind setup. Alright, wait, so I see him starting to set up with the stockpile. I'm like, ooh, that is not going to be good. If I let this thing get way too many stockpiles, that is not going to be good. He could have kept doing it too. Reniculus gets some health back with the leftovers. He's going to get some leftover health also back, which, you know, helps out. So, my Reniculus going to go for a Calm Mind, which means seeing how I'm faster with it after the Sticky Web goes off. I'm like, wow, man, Reniculus, that Magcargo must be really slow after the Sticky Web because my Reniculus, oh my gosh, just way too slow. So he goes for a Stealth Rock about halfway in the game, I guess a bit late, I don't know, and it doesn't really affect me. I have no flying types on my team, so Stealth Rock's going to hurt, but not really going to do too much. So it was an okay for him to bring out the Stealth Rock, but I could have used it a bit early, maybe. Either way, it's not really going to help me out. So it brings in Tyranitar again to just wall off Reniculus, and we all know that Reniculus just definitely walls off. I gets walled off by Tyranitar, but it stops most of the team, I guess. Reniculus, I want him to do more work, but he really couldn't. I go for another Calm Mind. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm at 2. And I'm like, yo, let me see what kind of damage I can get with a Shadow Ball here. I don't know. We could get something here. So I get more leftover damage. I'm going to take some Sandstorm damage, which it kind of sucks, but it's not like the worst thing in the world. Goes for a Rock Slide. Who knows? Maybe some flinches could start happening. That would suck for me if I start getting flinched, but no, I don't. I go for a Shadow Ball anyway, just to see what damage, and it is literally nothing. Again, even I knew it was not very effective. And then at this point, I'm like, maybe I should put Focus Blast on my Reniculus again. Then I get relapses of my 4 Focus Blast miss again. I bring that up again. I don't know why I brought it up. I'm just going to forget about it. So I bring back in Magnezone. I know it's going to be on a switch. I know I can take another attack because I took another attack before, and Magnezone can just keep rolling on. And I know when I bring out Magnezone, that is just going to scare away the Tyranitar. I still go for a Flash Cannon anyway, just to see what kind of damage we can get out here. But he brings in Chansey. I'm like, oh, wow. I saw that. I'm like, this thing's going to be such a pain to take out because I know Chanseys are just or not even physically defensive, but just specially defensive beasts. But we do get a special defense drop. I know that never really happens, and that really helped out. And it's going to take more Sandstorm damage, which is also awesome. So I go for another Flash Cannon, because I'm like, you know, this thing's low health, might as well just try to do damage. And he gets another special defense drop. Oh man, the hacks were real. Goes for a turn, hoping to kill, but it's not very effective. I take 5 damage. That was literally nothing. I was like, wow, that's great. I took no damage. So he brings out the Manectric again. I'm like, oh man, here we go again, seeing this thing. That's just great. But I know that Chansey was below half health, so that was really good for me to know. The Intimidate really not going to do a whole lot to me. Go for a Flash Cannon, hoping for a kill, because I've been doing a ridiculous amount of damage all game, but even though it's not very effective, it does almost half. So Magnezone goes down, so that's the first one of my Pokemon to go down in the game. We're about like 19-20 turns in this match, and only 3 Pokemon go down, so it was kind of a smart battle with us switching out, and also the Protect. So even though the Landorus T and Scrafty went down pretty early, he held in there with the rest of his Pokemon pretty conservatively. I gotta hand it to him. It wasn't easy to finish out this game up until the very end. So brings out the Magcargo again, Genkan and Sequoia, which really doesn't matter. My Galvantula really can't do a whole lot to Magcargo's. Magcargo, even without that stockpile after getting switched out, takes damage like it's nothing. That was a really good switch for him, the Bug Buzz, because that was also not very effective. At this point, I'm like, well, I guess I should just, you know, Volt Switch and, you know, get extra damage. I actually get a decent amount of damage here, and that's going to switch out Galvantula back to me. And he's still got the Magcargo with, like, below half health. And now I finally bring out my Sharpedo. Want to see him do some work. I don't care if the Stealth Rock does no damage. It really didn't matter. Mega Sharpedo is going to do some work. I know that. Going for another stockpile again because he knew I was probably going to switch out either way. So it was a smart play by him. now he's sitting at, I guess, 50%. He can do something, but I don't think he could take a waterfall. So he does a really good play on switching out, bringing out back his Manectric to get Intimidate, which is going to hurt. But once I Mega Evolve, I just get a huge spike in attack, so that's really not really going to matter. His speed falls, so that really also helps. I get a speed boost. I don't protect for a speed boost. I knew I'm going to be faster no matter what because of the Seek Wave. Probably would have been smart to go for a speed boost either way. So we got Mega versus Mega on the Manectric and Sharpedo, but the waterfall, even after a Intimidate, almost enough to take him out. He withdraws again, not even going for an attack. I was like, what just happened? Why didn't he attack? Who knows? So the Sequoia again going to take out Tyranitar. I gets the Sandstorm back up again. I'm just like, well, I guess I'm just going to attack. This time I go for a Crunch, and the Tyranitar gonna not take that much damage. And I'm like, well, if he's gonna keep it in, I guess I can go for a waterfall now. Who knows? So now he does keep it in. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm just gonna go for a waterfall, and I think that does not even take out because the Intimidate really doing some work, going for that Brick Break, and I'm like, oh, that also can't be good. It barely takes out Sharpedo, but I do get taken out because of the Sandstorm. I'm like, oh, guess after that Intimidate really did some work on the Sharpedo. Couldn't even take out Tyranitar. It could have been really bulky. I'm not entirely sure. So I bring out Galvantula. Some more stones damage. He switches out again. Now he kind of ties up the battle. I'm like, oh man, I guess he wasn't out of it. I kind of thought I had it, but I guess not. But he does have some low health Pokemon left. Chansey comes back out. The more special defense just walling off right here. Even with the Bug Buzz, that is doing nothing. Literally nothing. Galvantula also getting hit with the Sandstorm. I just decided to keep Galvantula in here. I'm like, well, I guess I can just see what if I can do to get some Bug Buzz, more damage. I don't even know what's going on. This battle's already gone on way too long for me. I was just like, what do I do with Galvantula? What can you do after he sets up Sticky Whip? Not a whole lot Galvantula can do. Goes for a Soft Boiled. Now I'm just like, oh, I'm just going to let this Galvantula die due to the Sandstorm. He's going to take more Sandstorm. But Galvantula, why not just let it die? I'm just going to go for some more Thunders. Just attack, who knows, and hopefully a Paralysis, that doesn't even happen. That would have been great, but going for more smart plays on the Soft Boiled. So now we can see him up to full. Sandstorm goes away, and I'm like, hey, Galvantula's not dead yet. Now he has to attack it next turn, or Toxic, or do whatever. But Chansey was a Pokemon I never really like going up against. I really don't like it. And now he goes for a Charge Beam. You know, it's not very effective. That will take out, almost take out Galvantula. I thought it did. I'm like, wow. I got left with 3 attack. Obviously, Chansey, not a lot of special attack, but he will get a lot of special attack with the Charge Beam, so that's going to start helping him out. Going for another one, I'm like, oh man, now things going to get like +2 special attack. That is also not good. So now we can see he actually took the lead here for quite some time. I had my Sylveon, who hasn't been out in the battle yet. Renicula's hanging in there, and Infernape. It really sucked to lose Sharpedo. I really needed Sharpedo to do some work. So the Infernape comes in, and that is really just going to all-out scare the Chansey with that close combat, and he knew that too. And the close combat wrecks the Tyranitar, wrecks the Magcargo and Chansey, so that's going to also do some work. So still having Infernape, I really knew, like, okay, I have my win condition, I still have it. As you can see right here, going to go for a close combat. That is just going to all out take out the Tyranitar. So Tyranitar down out of the battle, so that is really good. And even though my defenses dropped, that's like whatever, you know. So, battle still moving on. I think it's almost at the end. Man, like I said, normally I'm used to these, like, quick battles, but this battle's been going on for quite some time. Mega Manectric comes out to intimidate my Infernape again, but even with the Intimidate, that thing is just way too low. I knew another close combat will do the job. I feel really weird that Sylveon, I don't think, had some action in this battle. I really want Sylveon to kind of do something, but I guess not. The Manectric goes down sadly. All he's got left is Chansey and Magcargo. Cleanup crew happening right now. Brings out the Magcargo. That thing, kind of low. Also, his speed falling again. So another close combat. That's just going to clean up the battle. I think at this point I'm like, yeah, I got this. I totally got this. Didn't need Reniculus or Sylveon. I didn't even need to bring out Sylveon once. I thought about it, like I said, but I probably just didn't need to. Last Pokemon going to be Chansey. That thing is already kind of low and cannot take a close combat. We all know that. And Choice Bandit too. That is just ridiculous how much damage my Infernape is doing. And I know the Chansey can do some sketchy stuff, in a battle with a Toxin and everything, but it cannot take that, and he goes down. Really good battle by DomoKnight. It kind of got down to the wire there, but I knew if he took out Infernape earlier with like Scrafty or Lander, so it would have been a different battle, but I just conserved the Infernape because I knew I could take it out. I could take out like Scrafty, Tyranitar, Chansey, Mercargo, all with Infernape, so I really needed to keep the Infernape. Either way, great battle all around. GG's, whatever you want to say. Please go check out DomoKnight, his YouTube link down in the description down below. Check him out, please. Answer a question today. What is the favorite Pokemon you use? I wonder if after the battle here you had some new favorites. I don't know. Maybe Sylveon. I didn't use Sylveon, but that might be the new favorite, you guys. I don't know. Let's get the battle. 40 likes. As you guys know, I like the likes. Subscribe for more if you like the battle and you enjoyed me talking and seeing all the stuff happen. Subscribe for more. Other than that, thank you guys for watching. Good luck in all your next battles, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching the last battle. Before the video ends, I want to let you guys know my AceTrainer Troy Get Ace shirts are still on Teespring right now. You have your choice between a black t-shirt, blue long sleeve, and gray tank top. The time is limited. All you gotta do is just go to teespring.com/getaceshirt and reserve yours today.